Hey there, responders and RMPs. Words are hard today. Chrissy Brooks here with hypothetical week ending 6/21/2024. Actually, that should be 2025, so I will go back and make that change here in just a second. We are dealing with a corrosive solid today. So we're going to read through our decision tree, reading every word out loud because it's going to keep our mind fresh and it's good practice. Here is our situation. A box with a corrosive diamond hazard label, hazardous material shipping papers, and UN 3453 phosphoric acid solid is leaking on the floor in a trailer. The label says the package is 10 pounds. There's a small amount of solid particles on the floor that appear to be coming from this box. There's no fumes that irritate the skin, no visible fumes, smoke, or irritating odors. Answer the questions below based on this scenario. So I'm going to pause it right here. You guys go ahead and pause. Work through your decision tree and we'll come right back. All right, and we're back. So going through our decision tree, this one up here is going to be a no. Down here we do have a diamond hazard label. Moving over to this one, it's not something that's prohibited. It's not something that's allowed in the system but that we don't clean up. It's not a non. So we're going to end up down here in our yellow box. We need to have a designated responder cleaning up this spill. So we're going to come down here to yellow box, a designated responder, and we have a corrosive diamond hazard label. So that's the response sheet that we are going to head to, is our corrosive response sheet. And let's go ahead. I believe corrosive is page 8. It's either page 8 or page 10. It's page 8. Look at that. So as we're going through our response sheet, we're going to read every word out loud. I won't read it for you guys, but go ahead, pause, read through this right now so that we can know what's going on with it. I'll give you just a second. All right, and we're back again. Hopefully you got through all of this. One thing I really want to note is right here. These silver shield liners are going to save your hands. I had a responder in the Monarch Center in Omaha that had sulfuric acid, and it was some crazy concentration. Everything that it touched, it was turning into black sludge. Thank goodness he had these silver shield liners on underneath his gloves because it started to eat through his glove. So be sure when it tells you to wear these silver shield liners that you are wearing them, all right? I don't want you to get a chemical burn on your hand and get hurt, and it's just not worth it. Throw those silver shield liners on every time you're dealing with something that's corrosive. So going through our decision tree sheet, in response action steps, number 1, clean up all spilled material. No absorbent is required for solids. Well, there it is right there on the bottom. All right, so we're going to clean up all of our spilled material, and we do not need to have any absorbance for the solids. We don't have to check the pH, none of that stuff when we have a solid material. Going on here to the next page, we'll see if my internet is cooperating. All right, so next one, can you sign into the MFA page with your rack FID and token? Hopefully you're getting a yes on this one. Next one, I verify that I can sign into ETT with my password and my rack FID. All right, hopefully you're getting a yes on that. I can sign into ETT with my password and my token. Next page here, I know I need to get to that waste disposal flow chart. Yes, and you can click right here. This is a hyperlink to my YouTube page that's going to tell you how to access it if you do not. All right, waste disposal flow chart. Spilled or leaking, it has been surrendered to the DMP. It did not spill outside of a vehicle. We did not enter a drain. We do not have reportable quantity. So going through the red box, does the spilled product fall into one of these categories? Nicotine or acute hazardous waste, biohazard substance or biomedical, pressurized cylinder, DEA controlled substance, pharmaceuticals, or explosives? Again, all no. We've got a corrosive that we're dealing with. Are the contents verified as non via ETT? If you've got a diamond hazard label, you're never going to end up in the blue box. is the sum of the remaining liquids of the same product? Well, we don't have any liquids, so we can just skip that one as a no. And right here, follow the applicable DMP procedures listed in the operator's quick reference guide, table of contents, based on your generator status. So we're going to pick this green box, not this one. This one's for liquid present. We don't have any liquid, so we're going to do this green box. What do you do with RCRA clean containers? Again, those are those empty containers. In this case, it's probably maybe a bag that the material was in. Maybe it was in like a plastic jug. Once that's empty, it is no longer hazardous. The Resource Recovery and Conservation Act, RCRA, or RCRA, means that we can throw away those empty containers. We want to keep that extra stuff out of the hazardous waste stream because it is no longer considered hazardous by the EPA or by the DOT once it is empty. So we are going to chuck it into the trash can. So we're going to throw them away when they're empty. Then what tool do we use that tells us how to dispose of hazardous materials? I hope that dispose gives you the answer, waste disposal flow chart. Plus, we've been doing this one for about 6 months now, so everybody should be getting that one correct. I've completed my DOK for responder or RMP. Hey, hint, hint, if you have not, email me or send me a text with your name and your manager's name, and I will get you hooked up with that DOK. And hey, everybody's favorite page, it's mine too, I can't lie. Which operation do you work for? Go ahead, use the drill downs. Again, if you are not on these drop downs, you need to contact the person here that is your person, that is your supervisor, because it means that your respiratory indicator is not turned on your profile. And that's not good if you're a designated responder. It has to be turned on if you're a designated responder, whether you're a responder or an RMP. So please, if you're not on the drop down, contact these people. They will get you turned on, or they will contact me to find out what's going on. So again, reach out if you have any questions. I'm super glad that you guys are here. Like and follow for more stuff.